66. Let's read it. 2 moles of an ideal gas undergoes expansion in volume at 37 degrees Celsius from 2 liter to 20 liter isothermally and reversibly. The enthalpy change in the process is. Students, for this question, first of all, I'm writing the formula to calculate enthalpy. So delta H is equals to delta U plus delta NGRT. Since we are given isothermal process, and as we all know that internal energy is a function of temperature, that means delta U is equals to 0. Also, delta Ng is equals to 0. That means delta H is equals to 0. So the correct answer is option number 3. Proceeding to next, which is 67. Which of the following neutralization reaction will evolve maximum amount of heat in aqueous solution? Students, we already know that when 1 gram equivalent of a strong acid neutralizes 1 gram equivalent of a strong base, the heat released is 57.1 kilojoules. And if there is a strong base with a weak acid, or if there is a strong acid with a weak base, the heat released is less than 57.1 kilojoules. But in case of HF and NaOH, though HF is a weak acid, but the heat released is more than 57.1 because of the high heat of hydration of F minus ion. That means in option number 3, 0.1 mole of HF and 0.1 mole of NaOH, maximum amount of heat is evolved during neutralization. That means the correct answer is option number 3. Moving to next question, which is 68. Let's read it. The energy required to raise the temperature of 25 gram of copper from 35 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius is. We are given with specific heat of copper, which is 0.39 joule per gram per degree Celsius. So student, here I'm writing the formula to calculate. Q is equals to ms delta T. Let's put the values. M is equals to 25 gram. S is equals to 0.39 and the value of delta T is 80 minus 35. Student, I have calculated this. The answer will be 438.75 joules. That means the correct answer is option number 2. Moving to next question, which is question number 69. Let's read it. Which of the following is an endothermic process? Combustion of ethane. This is an exothermic process. Next is dissociation of N2 gas to nitrogen atoms. This is an endothermic process. Hydration of Li plus ion. Again, this is an exothermic process. Formation of ammonia from N2 and H2. This is again an exothermic process. That means the correct answer is option number 2. Here I'm writing answer is option number 2. Moving to next question, which is 70. Let's read it. Dipole-dipole interaction energy between stationary polar molecules is proportional to, where r is the distance between the polar molecules. Student, you have to learn this data. Dipole-dipole interaction energy between stationary polar molecules is proportional to 1 upon r cube. That means the correct answer is option number 3. Moving to next question,